Welcome, people. It's Spring Trend on Western Spring Television. And here on Spring Trend, what we do is to pick to trending issues on social media, talk about situations trending, people trending, and we get to take reactions. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei. You know I do not do this alone. Femi Ojo is right here. Welcome on board, Femi.
Thank you very much. As you said, trending issues on social media. I just remember how some people used to say, right?
Yeah.
They say social media.
All right, let's get right into it because we are pressed for time at this,
Yeah.
right here. Very first story. Huge congratulations to Kemi Badnoch, who has been announced and elected as the elected leader of the Conservative Party. The Conservative Party now has a new leader, person of Kemi Badnoch, who is actually of Nigerian descent, by the way. She's fully blooded Nigerian. And, when Nigerians are doing well outside of the country, that's the when you see Nigerians come on social media and say, we are proud of you. This is our own. Yes, she's Kemi. Yes, she's this and that. But of course, this has gone with some sort of controversies from people, especially in the UK. People that feel or believes that she is not supposed to be, she is not the best person to be elected or to have become the leader of the Conservative Party. But let's take reactions. Uh, at this time, Colette Walsh says, I've never voted Tory, but this is the most hopeful development in the UK politics in a long time. A conviction-focused leader who knows what a woman is and cuts through all the nonsense. UK politics just got very interesting, and you can see the applause emoji there. Helen Staniland says, very good. And Alex says, making life difficult again for me. I was going to vote hashtag reform, but I really like Emmy. From what I do know, she holds my values strong. Good to smell conservative again. And Leo Patga says, this will be very interesting. Kemi led a good campaign, but now we'll need to decide what direction she will take the party and where we stand on the political spectrum. Jenrick and Badnoch both being on the final ballot ensured a shift to the right. The real test will be in tackling pressing issues, a clear strategy on immigration, decisive action on the cost of living, and a commitment to protecting British sovereignty. These are what people want and what will be tested in the next general election. So Kemi Badnoch took over from Rishi Sunak, who was the former Prime Minister of the UK. And, some Nigerians, aside the congratulatory message, some Nigerians feel she threw Nigeria under the bus just to prove a point in the UK, trying to make your country look bad so you can garner sympathy votes or this thing. But it is what it is. Your thoughts very quickly, Femi.
First of all, congratulations to Kemi Badewa Badenoch.
All right.
All right, because when your kinsman is doing well, of course,
Yeah.
you got
And it's
support.
not an ordinary feat.
It's a big deal,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a big deal.
And this is more like the party leader. Not like more.
She's
She's
just
the
a
party
step
leader
closer
now.
to becoming
So
the Prime
if
Minister.
yeah, so if election holds the next time and she's still with that party, she stands a chance of being the PM. So that's a very, very big deal. But the kind of situation you can see her being the party leader here. When you come to Nigeria, I like to draw comparison. Will Kemi Badenoch or whoever be a political party leader, in Nigeria? Although we don't run the same kind of system, but that is good. Although some persons raised eyebrow about her stance, especially on immigration, and what she has said in some forum about, some countries, including Nigeria, so to speak. But then she has a first conviction, and it's about the UK, firstly, for her. So, in as much as Olukemi or Adekemi or Jesu Kemi, she's UK. This time, she's an English person. So, we wish her all the best. And, that's a good representation, at least. Somebody of color or woman doing so well, not, an example of every vices that we usually see. So, I think Nigerians, people of color, can really show themselves and say we are there as well. But then about her views, maybe now that she's more nationalistic in the capacity she's holding, we get to see what she'll bring to the table.
All right, all the best to Kemi. Let's get right to the very next story this morning. The Oyo State governor spoke, in a very video where it says the 2027 general election will be between the ruling All Progressives Congress and the Nigerian people. It stated this at the weekend during the commissioning of the late Olusoji Adagwodo zonal secretariat of the party in Ibadan, the state capital, adding that his next political agenda will be determined solely by himself. Some speculations that the PDP might actually push him forward as the presidential candidate from 2027. But when asked that question, he said he doesn't know yet. And if there's going to be any of that, he would be the one to determine that solely. Yeah. But reactions. Oluraphile1 says, I cannot trust these people. Something is fishy in this act. Governor Makinde that worked for Emiloko during 2023 election, he is the one that is now saying this. I can't believe it. APC at work already. And Bitbox says, LMAO, and the winner is already written down and kept in a safe place. Don't talk this about that. No. Come on. The people are yet to vote. In fact, people are even yet to even make statements of, I want to run. We like running in this part of the one. And Daniel Rega, my guy, it's been a while. He says, in 2027, there may be 2 or 3 problems. INEC's transparency, politicians will decamp, and Nigerians may overlook their incompetence again, voting out of sentiment. Religious leaders. The 2027 elections is between Nigerians and sentimental Nigerians. Tell me your take very quickly.
That's a many persons didn't see Sheyi Makinde these guys before, like an all-out politician. But I think he has grown in the ranks, and that's politics talking to say in 2027 it will be about APC and Nigerians. Where is their own party? They won't be on the ballot.
He said it's not between APC
Let
and
him calm down.
Because of what
he knows what he's doing.
APC
is it Nigerians that will be on the ballot? Let them put their party in shape. If actually it was a part of the people who has, let me mind the use of words, who has gotten that party to where it is right now. And by the way, he even said it at the zonal commissioning. Sorry, the commissioning of the zonal headquarters of their own party, the party they worked against. We learned again now. Samuel Lotton was there, part of the G5 people. They call themselves the integrity group. Their class captain is in Abuja. So let him rest, okay? We don't even want to think about 2027. Nigerians want to be alive to even see that time. Yeah. You can see how politicians are thinking. They're thinking about the next one. They're not thinking about you and I to really do what is needful at this time. When 2027 comes, Nigerians will know who they are supporting or they are running again. If Nigeria as a people will be on a party, we will know by that time. But for now, we want to be alive. Today is November 4th, right?
Yeah, 4th.
And these are the issues. What's the price of things? That's what Nigerians want to... Him and his brothers and the class captain in Abuja and everybody, let them rest. Let Nigerians just breathe.
Let Nigerians breathe. Let's go on to the third story this morning. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, has stated that anyone claiming to receive credit alerts through priors should be investigated for potential theft. In a clip from his interview on the Honest Bunch podcast released on Sunday, Peter Obi emphasized the importance of hard work and productivity, stating that God cannot bless someone who is sleeping. In his words, God can bless hard work, God can bless productivity, God can bless an industry, but God cannot bless someone who is sleeping. Anyone who tells you that he has gotten a lot from praying should be arrested. He has stolen somebody's money. Simple. And this particular statement and the video has gone viral. A lot of people, it has actually gotten backlash from some netizens. And also he spoke about vigils. And I remember the whole between him and this Mike Bamloye's son, Joshua Bamloye, where Joshua says, vigil is not your issue in Nigeria. I mean, if you cannot talk to club people that go to club overnight and all of that, why are you always coming for the churches? But then Peter Obi actually spoke about productivity. We have to be more productive in the country. There's no way people will sleep in church from Monday through to Friday and you expect a miracle. It doesn't work that way. But let's see reaction at this time. Peter, his namesake, Peter Chinonso says, Peter Obi is wrong again. Oh my, I thought I was going to support Peter. on this one.
No, say normal. Peter's know the hear what.
He's questioning the power of God, being that he's also a believer of Jesus Christ. What God cannot do does not exist.
Well.
And Prince Will _ Light says, whether it's possible to receive money through prayers or not is not important. What's important is the message he's trying to communicate, which is being productive, innovative, and industrious. Jesus Boy 123 Edu says, I do not agree with Peter Obi on this. However, people need to work. God works in mysterious ways. And Talkby _ Luatosin says, convert night vigils to night shifts. What will they be doing at the night shift? Where are the factories? Rishi. All right, so your thoughts. What do you think?
In fact, let me be clear on my thought this morning. I think to a large extent, what P.O. said is very true. Let's be productive. God blesses in fact, in Yoruba, it's called Ibukun, right? Blessing is Ibukun. Unta Bukun means there must be something existing that has now been, been enlarged. No matter how little, you must be doing something. I agree. That you can't be sleeping and you expect blessing, except that you add weight. Maybe that's the only blessing. That's the addition. For you add weight, your cheek will be full.
Well, some people believe that there are miracles. I mean, you can pray, be sleeping, and someone that has long forgotten you remembers you and sends
you
money.
don't do that as a lifestyle. Not that when you are just sleeping occasionally or taking your normal rest. That's what I'm saying. If what you do is to wake up in the morning, loiter around and sleep, and you're asking for blessing, that would be more like you are joking. I think that's the thing. But no, there is a way you can pass your message without really robbing debt. And this is what I mean. Night vigils are not bad, actually. The thing is it a lifestyle? Is it where people waste away? That's what we are saying. If actually you go to 21 days of vigil, and during the day they are supposed to be productive, you are now sleeping.
I think that's what he says. I mean, having vigils
you are
from
wrong.
Mondays to Fridays.
You will not go to work.
Yeah.
They'll give you job you will not do. And you now go and do vigil and be praying for miracle money. I think maybe his expression has let him down. It didn't really clarify. So, because if actually it's about vigil, further and that, God give me money. Oh yeah, lift your phones up, you get miracle money. And then you get home, they are supposed to, in as much you are going for vigil, it's a sacrifice. Something must suffer for that. Either your sleep time, wash your face or sleep a little and go back to your work. You are sleeping only to wake up 6 p.m. and you carry your olive oil and everything and you go to church again. You are wrong in that one. But as for miracles, for me personally, miracles are real, but miracles are not magic. We all have a part to play. There is a God that blesses. He still works in mysterious ways, but you don't have to be lazy.
I mean, the Bible says faith without works is
completely dead.
By the way, why is it that people that have actually graced this particular podcast, the Honest Bunch podcast, will never live without controversy? Peter Obi attending this particular podcast.
I think that's the aim. I think that's the aim for the guys that do it.
The internet on fire again.
If everybody says whatever is right to every ears, it won't trend.
All right, let's go to the next story and the final story this morning. So we learned that in Lagos State, a particular chairman in Ajeromi Felodun local government of Lagos State has actually changed some street names, from some street names to indigenous names to assert the Yorubaness of Lagos. There's this Lagos is no man's land. So
Lagos for Lagos.
The Ajeromi Felodun local government wants to prove that Lagos is for the Yorubas, and we must assert that. And you can see this is to notify the general public that the old names of the aforementioned street have been renamed. The council wishes to inform the public that the names have been replaced with new ones. You can see Old Street, Imoeze Street now. New streets named Laiwala Oluwa Street, Oyikere Street, now Yeye Retiola, George Street, now Daddy Shoki, Uzo Street, now Kalejai. I mean, you can see the names are all there. And let's take reaction. Etima Jonathan says, from my limited knowledge of town planning, streets are always named after people who developed the area first. So erasing them after their contribution to developing the area, isn't that some sort of ingratitude? And then he __ says, with everything happening in this country, in our street name be this local government chairman problem. And Amgrati says, Lagos is a Portuguese name. They should remember to rename the state too. And Don TV says, does it change petrol pump price? No. If you like, rename everything. It's of no benefit to citizens. It's just a nomenclature. Agaba, I don't know what that is.
Whatever this means. So.
But then there was a particular comment I said, if you like, if you're on a bike, you now say you want to go to Ibukuoluwa Street, when the name, the bike may know it is Umweze Street. You're on your own. You got lost.
You got
what do you think? I mean, I felt this was not necessary, even if you really want to assert the fact that...
I have my opinion on it. 3. Number 1 is this. As somebody said, out of everything affecting this nation, is this what this person can do? By the way, local government chairman doesn't have business with the country, only with his local government, actually. Pump price, the local government doesn't have power over that, or chairman. Number 1, let me say it is, let's see, because I know people apply for streets to be named after them. Do they have the money they pay? I think they do. There's a way you apply, and there's some, yes, people that are the first in a particular place who have helped the community, fine, but it's not bestowed on people as a honor. They apply, and if they apply, they pay. Is there a renewal that these people have failed to pay? Because we should not just see everything on the basis of tribe and religion and people are tried. Because in that, if actually we can have that place again, it's not only Eastern names that are there. This is Ohiolei Drive. Ohiolei is a Yoruba name. Renamed to Musba Oluwa. So these are some of the, let's ask this question. It doesn't have to be anything that looks like something, and then we try to say, oh, they're after us again. That victim thing. Is there a fee they're supposed to pay that they have not paid, and that particular thing has been retrieved? That's the thing. Number 2, was it official in the first place? That's another. And number 3 is the fact that these cases are happening. The division, that the 2023 election brought is too enormous. That everything that is released will just be seen through the prism of tribe and tongue and everything. But then let me make that caveat as well. Because of what some persons in Lagos are banding around, especially those that are close to the government, if this thing happens, it will always give that.
And of course, the names of the street they were changing are all in Yoruba.
Although Dadishoki Street, or Dadishoki is not Yoruba as well.
Is a nickname.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm only saying we should investigate it before concluding. If it's just because we want to assert the dominance of the Yoruba for Yoruba, Lagos is Lagos, is no man's land, then this being petty. At least somebody has an official document to show that I got this, I applied for it, I've done what I should do. They should head to the court and fight this actually. But because this is Nigeria, and of course Nigeria was here, Nigeria will continue to be here if these people agree. But that is what we are saying at this time. Let's investigate the matter. And that's my own answer.
All right, good one there, Femi. Thank you for your analysis this morning. And that's where we draw the curtains this morning for Spring Trends. We'll make a return tomorrow for another interesting time. Until then, have for yourself a good day. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei.